Okay. Sorry about that. Connection disconnected. I don't know where it disconnected, but Carl was just saying about how, like, the Nightmare Crown could do terrible things and make the undead, apparently. And then I accidentally hit A when I was switching over inputs, you know, to make the intermission screen come up when we come back. So, we're not going to be on that text box. We're going to be on the next one. That's why I was on the Wii menu. So if I hit A again, it didn't change the scene. And one of the other scientists, Paul, was transformed into a monster. Yeah. Hey, so can we keep your Fortunite? What? Let me, buddy. Violet, Morcubus is after the Crown of Nightmares. We think he's been trying to manufacture his own Fortunite. Morcubus? I remember him from the lab. He was terrible to us. We heard that he was in a fight with the others in the group. Oh, yes. Once they realized how dangerous the Nightmare Crown was, they pledged to destroy it. Morcubus was furious. He wanted to keep the crown for himself. Sorry, I was shifting my chair. If I sounded weird there. Why does he need the Fortunite? I think it was supposed to be to focus the energy that went into the crown. It was part of what gave the crown its power. Violet, if you let us keep the Fortunite, we promise to do everything we can to keep it safe. Well, you helped Carl even when the evidence was stacked against him. I think I can trust you. But be careful. Morcubus cannot be allowed to get the crown. But what if he just makes his own crown? He can't. Maybe he could make make a powerful enough crystal to replace the Fortunite. But the crown is unique. So we can't do anything unless he finds the actual crown. Do you know where it is? No one knows. Cyrus only led the research on the Fortunite. The actual crown was created by Dr. Gray, Evelyn's dad. But he disappeared, and the Nightmare Crown disappeared with him. Keep the crystal safe, Nikki. And don't underestimate Morcubus. Thank you, Violet. Take care, guys. Well, that sure was an interesting bunch. And I'm really glad I met Carl. I never saw a real zombie before. He's actually a really nice guy. You know, for a shambling undead monstrosity. Fortunate crystal is great memento to add to my trophy case. Yeah, that'll keep it safe. Look, we got Zoe as a client. Or no, as a recruit. I don't know if I should trust her. And Trevor, Gordon, Zoe, Miss Nicole, Carl, and Violet. Jacket is both form and functional. A real winner. Oh, wait, what it is? Surfing outfits. Summer swimwear. And more missions. Well, we got the crystal. But how are we going to find the actual crown? My father's journal hasn't given me any clues on what we're looking for. And I've nearly read it cover to cover. If Morcubus finds out that we got the Fortunite, here we double his efforts to get the Nightmare Crown. What if he's already searching for it? Hey, he might be. Let's see if MorcuCorp has any new projects in this city. It might point us in the right direction. That's a brilliant idea. To the internet! I've got something. Looks like a new MOOBA shop. Just opened up on the boardwalk. What's a MOOBA shop? It's a scuba shop, but it's owned and operated by MorcuCorp. Well, that's a dumb name. MOOBA. MorcuCorp Scuba. MOOBA. These guys aren't even trying anymore. What's Morcubus looking for at the beach? I don't know. We should go check it out. Feel like taking a trip to the beach, buddy? Yes! Boardwalk food. I'm gonna get a turkey on a turkey on a fork. Oh, sure. You guys go to the beach. Lots of hard work to do at the beach. I'll just sit behind this desk. Jenny, why don't you take the rest of the day off and hit the beach? Thanks, but I need the day off to update my blog. Have fun, though. Evelyn, keep searching for clues in your father's journal. There's got to be something we can use. You don't get to search the journal at the beach, though. You stay here. Buddy, let's catch the next train to the boardwalk. Wait, I want to change my clothes first. And maybe get some new recruits. Yeah, I forget where I left off with Switch 2 talk. Yeah, oh right, I was saying about like, oh, what people do people expect Nintendo to not get paid for their work? Where was I wearing before? No. Some friends that fell. It's like and yeah, there's misinformation going around about pricing. It's frustrating to see. And there's some blatant what was the word? Oh yeah, get the fake glasses. Okay, I think I gotta hit the check mark to save the outfit, but then I gotta go back into a different category to get the glasses. Yeah, there's blatant, for lack of a better word, rage bait. I saw an article that was like, it's $90 for the full Breath of the Wild experience on Switch 2. It's like, well, if you want everything, yes, it's $90. But that's just because the Switch 2 edition does not give you the DLC. Which, again, is it really anti-consumer to be like, hey, you still have to buy this part of the product? Oh, no, it's doing the blurring again. All right, hang on. This gives me an opportunity to keep talking. Like, I don't get why people are mad about it. That, what, did they really thought their $10 upgrade pack to get Breath of the Wild to be HD Breath of the Wild? Did they really think that was going to automatically get them the $20 DLC pack as well? No. And again, I get the frustration of like, oh, well, if you're a first-time buyer, it's $70 to have it on Switch, or Switch 2. But, like, you can buy Switch 1 version, and I'm pretty sure that still works. And, you know, you can buy, if you really don't want to buy the $70 version, you can buy the $60 version and plop that right in your Switch 2, and it'll still run. And I'm pretty sure, the way they've explained the, I forgot what button it is to skip the opening cutscene. Because they've already explained, like, just because, like, the Switch 2's better hardware just naturally loads things faster. So, you can get $60 Breath of the Wild for Switch 1, put that cartridge into your Switch 2, and it'll still load faster. You won't get the other benefits of, like, you probably won't get higher frame rates, or, you know, the higher resolution. I don't know how it works. Maybe we'll display a slightly higher resolution automatically. Or, you know, it'll probably be more stable frame rate wise. Okay, I got it to stop doing the blurring. So who knows? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with buying the $60 version and then putting that right into your Switch 2 and playing that if you really don't want to pay the $10 extra for the upgrade. And of course I'm gonna get Violet, put her on that floor. She gets to be with the dog. I bet she'll be happy about that. She strikes me as an animal person. Poppy's a flower person, and also a dog person. Maybe she likes Poppy's dog, whose name I forget. Dogwood. Welcome to the team. Thank you, Nikki. I look forward to helping you out however I can. And you know, the $20 DLC. It's like, okay, again, I get it. Like, if Switch 2 version was called, like, Breath of the Wild Definitive Edition, and it didn't come with the DLC, then I would really get why people were, you know, steaming mad from that not including the DLC. Let's see. Yeah, I got room for you. Let's put you there. Welcome to the team. I'm stoked to be on board. Let's rock. But yeah, it's just Switch 2 edition is just Breath of the Wild plus the $10 expansion to make it run better. So it's not Switch 2 or Breath of the Wild Definitive Edition. It's just the game that automatically comes with the upgrade pack. Like it's absolutely said nothing about including the DLC. And frankly, I don't think the DLC is worth it anyway. That's not the definitive experience. You don't need the DLC for the Breath of the Wild for the full experience. The DLC is entirely supplemental. Let's see, I think I need some athletic going on down here. Also, can I only have 10 items of any given thing? Knight armor, yeah. They came in a pair, so I'm going to put the pair down. Oops, I made Violet move. Sorry, Violet. There. Protect that poster with your lives, men. Yeah, it's like, I understand where people are coming from, but also they're wrong. They're kind of wrong to be mad about it. And it's not anti-consumer to have your HD upgrade, which again, paying the artists for the work they did, making Breath of the Wild look better on Switch 2. $10 seems pretty reasonable to me. And you don't need it. You don't have to buy it. And it'll probably still perform better on Switch 2 just by default. Faster load times. You know, like I said, probably more stable frame rate. So really, it is just rage bait to be like, $90 for the full Breath of the Wild experience on Switch 2. Because you don't need to pay $90 for it. Let's really use more. I forgot I had that plant there. More plants. And honestly, more paranormal too. Like I got Violet down here. This should be like she added some pretty good paranormal vibes, but like I could no. Hang on. I need more smarts. That's the stat that looks the lowest right now. Excuse me. I have 2 speakers. Okay, you get signs in progress. Wherever this'll fit. I don't know why I can't put it down. What did that add? I forget. Okay, try again. No? Okay, fine. Let me scoot this over. This feels a little... There we go. Oh, also, oh yeah, there was only one. You know what? I don't need that. How about Evil Tome instead? Like, another thing I understand is that, you know, oh, well, PlayStation lets you upgrade games for free, so Nintendo should be doing the same thing with the Switch too. For one thing, I think I've heard that Sony does sometimes charge you for some games, and that is also exactly what Nintendo is doing. It's only for some games. They already have a list of games that are confirmed to be getting, maybe not performance upgrades, but certainly updates to utilize Switch 2 features. Let's see. Well, definitely more smarts. I guess you guys get some. Oh, right. It has to go on one of those. That's why I couldn't put it down. Right. Stuff that doesn't center. Fine. And it's really, like... As far as Nintendo has explained, that the only ones they're charging for are ones that come with things that are that are additional content. You know, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom will both have app connectivity, which, granted, is a little shoehorned. It doesn't. I don't think it justifies the price fully, but again, you're paying for the HD upgrade, and then it also comes with the app connectivity. And oh man, that music adds a lot of paranormal down here. No, you know, it's fine. I'll wait till I get some better stuff for here. But like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are confirmed to be getting free updates. Mario Odyssey, Echoes of Wisdom, which Mario Odyssey and Echoes of Wisdom specifically have to be performance updates. They have not confirmed it, but the only other thing that we know the Switch 2 updates will be doing, it would either be a performance upgrade or game share. And Mario Odyssey and Echoes of Wisdom both make 0 sense to have on game share, because game share is basically just DS download play, where you can do multiplayer with someone without that other person having to have a copy. So you can basically lend them a copy of your game while you're also playing it. Why is this allowed to go on the floor, but the stereo can't? This is a big freaking stereo. That should totally go on the floor. Bunny cookie jar. Can I put that on the fridge? Yeah. Yeah. Scoot it back more. Wait. What? Fine. Potted tree. Works for me. Yeah, I really don't have athletic. Ah, yeah, you're fine. Whatever. So yeah, those games are absolutely. Those updates have to be performed. Free performance updates. And also, here's the thing. People are like, oh, it's Nintendo's being anti-consumer with all this. It's like, you know what's not anti-consumer? The fact that they are personally checking. They have people checking every single individual Switch game. Every single one. They said all Switch games. They are testing themselves to make sure they run well on Switch 2. Or, you know, at least start up. That they don't experience any kinds of issues running on Switch 2. Not necessarily that they'll run better, but that they'll run at all, that they'll run normally. Like, if Nintendo was so anti-consumer, would they be doing that? I really don't think they would be. That doesn't sound like an anti-consumer thing to me. You know, bring it back DS download play, that doesn't sound anti-consumer. You know, that's I would say that's pretty pro-consumer to bring back a feature that means you don't have to buy another copy of it. Sorry, I'm choking on my spit. A feature that means you don't have to buy a second copy of a game to play with a friend. That's a pretty pro-consumer move, if you ask me. You know, they announced that feature it's like virtual game cards where you can, like, if you bought a game digitally, you can still share it with a friend. You know, the same as you would a physical copy. That sounds pretty pro-consumer, if you ask me. Like, I don't know why people are so. It's the prices. I swear that's the only thing people are truly mad about. Which again, I think it's fair, but also you gotta remember inflation. The economy is certainly in a state right now. And inflation is getting kind of out of hand. Like, I'm not happy about it, but I'm also not mad about it. Like, it's just the economy doing its thing. You know, I should probably put on a beach outfit. Do I have beach agent gear, or is it in, like, casual clothes? And again, going back to what they were saying about, like, you know, when Tears of the Kingdom came out, And they're like, oh, we're going to start pricing select games at $70 now. It's like, I don't remember anyone being happy about that, but I don't remember people being mad about it back then. They weren't outraged. They weren't claiming it's anti-consumer and that it's going to set the new precedent for AAA games to all now be $70, even though I'm pretty sure that's already the direction we're headed in anyway. And it's not Nintendo's fault. Where are my dang beach clothes? Oh, there it is. I don't want to wear a swimsuit. I'll put this on. It's, you know, not a trench coat. It should, at least, it's more summery. And again, for $70 for select titles. So, in my mind, the way I'm viewing it, okay, Mario Kart aside, because again, $80, it probably shouldn't be $80. I mean, they are having a Nintendo Direct dedicated to Mario Kart this Thursday, so maybe they'll show something that is, like, incredibly mind-blowing and like, makes Mario Kart World a must-have game. I can't wait to walk around the beach, Nikki. Oh, wait. We can go back to HQ. Can we go back to HQ real quick? I didn't bring my can of crab off. I don't want to be swarmed by crabs. Oh no, a whole bunch of broken surfboards. And I guess that guy lost his boats? And Dr. F is here. Oh, it's Emo Boy. And the sushi chef. And Taylor, I think I saw her in the first game. Clara, you've got to get over this whole imaginary friend thing. It's making you look less cute. Mr. Suckers is not imaginary. He's real. And he's going to have a tea party with me. Look, I'm going to see Chaz's stunt show later. Don't embarrass us in front of Chaz. He's so dreamy. Is that Summer down there? Ew, he is not. Why was I falling from the sky? I should check out the boardwalk for available cases. Moikibus's goons are sure to be causing trouble. Yeah, so unless they show something completely mind-blowing for Mario Kart World, and it's like the biggest open world game Nintendo has ever made, yeah, $80 is probably not justified. I can understand $70 for Donkey Kong because it's also an open world game, and apparently that's just the pricing they're going off of. If it's a big open world game, it's gonna be $70. But Mario Kart, I understand that being too expensive. Hey, so you're at the beach? Yuki likes the beach. Scuba gear to rent and lots of red faces to bite. So you're running the Mooba stand? That's right. Come by for a free lesson. Or face biting. I'll pass on that. Let me see Summer over here. Hello? There's Clara. Summer? Summer. Oh, you're a lifeguard. So you must be the lifeguard on duty? You betcha. Welcome to the beach. I forgot how insanely high her voice is. Please have fun and be safe. Sure thing, Summer. I'm sure you totally won't be a witness to something later. But yeah, that's the logic I think Nintendo was operating under. $70 for really big, long games. What are you doing at the beach, Dr. F? Research. Studying the amazing science behind those tiny umbrellas they put in drinks. It's fascinating. Oh, did they use a shrink ray? You better back off! Of course. Carry on, Dr. F. And Tobor, I bet he's getting sand in places the robot shouldn't have sand. Oh, I can build a sand castle. Now, I would understand people being mad about $70 games if Nintendo showed, like, Mario Tennis, and it was just, like, a very basic Mario Tennis game, and it had, like, no new features and no, like, single-player mode. You know, it was just, like Ultra Smash. If it was just Ultra Smash, but again, I could understand people being mad about that being $70. You know, one of those... Let's be honest, the state of Mario sports games has not been good lately. So if they came out with a new Mario sports game and it was just another modern Mario sports game, I could absolutely understand people being mad about it being $70. But I honestly, I don't think that's what Nintendo's gonna do. I think Nintendo is saving the $70 price point exclusively for big open world games that they think you're gonna get a lot of hours out of. And until we see a game that really should absolutely not be worth $70, be priced at $70, I don't think it's right to start shouting anti-consumer at Nintendo for pricing games the same as everyone else is starting to do anyway. I don't know why I was waiting in front of the stereo. I don't think it was going to do anything. Build a sandcastle, build a sandcastle. Alright, I guess I'll go to... Excuse me, Yuki. How's it going? Not so stellar, yo. Someone busted my boards on the beach. I'm stuck here covering the shop. Any chance you can look into this for me? I'd be happy to help. Thanks, Nikki. Mucho appreciated. When did I tell you my name? Ouch, those surfboards got smashed up pretty good. No doubt. What a bust. Excuse me. Looks like a Yeti was up in there with a cricket bat. Yeah. So, when did this happen, Luke? Dunno, chiller. Been laxing in my board shop, waiting for the curl. Just came out to catch a wave and found all my boards like this. That would be the worst time to find your boards like that. It's when you're about to go catch a wave. When you're about to go use them. Alright, I'll check it. Check into it? Is that what I said? Rad, Captain. Gracias. I should check out the broken surfboards on the beach. Maybe someone saw the broken boards. I should ask around. I bet Summer knows! Oh, I actually didn't land on my butt like I thought it was going. Hey, there's a crate over there. Yeah, I think the thing with Mario Kart being $80, aside from it being an open world Mario Kart, that's, again, probably going to have a lot of content in it, but we don't know right now. I've recovered a set of intact saucers from the depths of this crate. Okay, I guess I'll be using that later. Mmm, seaweed. And it's still slimy. I think the logical thing about Mario Kart being $80 is they really want to encourage people to buy that Mario Kart bundle, the Switch 2 bundle that comes with Mario Kart, because at that point you're getting it for $50. Hey Summer, did you see what happened to Luke's surfboards? Can you believe I didn't? It happened while I was taking my 3-minute break. That's what I get for being lazy. Surfboards are totally busted, just like Luke said. It looks like one of the broken pieces is missing. I should find the broken surfboard piece that's missing! The sand near the broken boards might hold more clues. Could it hold footprints? Just like they wanted to do in Ocarina of Time, where you would put footprints in the sand and they would stay there forever? Okay, I don't know why that one footprint goes like that. Oh. Oh, it's because they went in a circle. Yeah, I just find it really frustrating to see the Switch 2 come out and it's like, you know, the full reveal, and it's basically everything that it's been rumored to be, and everyone's like, this is stupid, it's overpriced, and we don't need it because the Steam Deck exists, so why do we need a Switch 2? And also, it's really anti-consumer and stupid. It's like Nintendo was doing everything they could possibly do to make the Switch 2 go right, and everyone hated it. It's like, I don't freaking understand, man. What's all this setup for? Hey, Chance fans. Here for the most extreme stunt ever attempted. Get to the back of the line and have your ticket ready. There is no line. There will be once you get in it. Okay. I'm looking for footprints, though. And it didn't say anything about the trail ending there, so I still gotta find it. And stop scratching my nose so much, jeez. Okay, hang on, let me go open this crate. This washed-up crate contains a set of chipped teacups amidst the broken shards. But yeah, I guess, you know, the people who are like, oh, we don't need Switch 2 because we have a Steam Deck. It's like, it's a perfect example of how you can't please everyone. It's doomed by seeing better days. Because you know that if Nintendo's next console was anything other than Switch 2, there would be people complaining like, why didn't you just do Switch 2? That would have been, you know, such a no-brainer. It prints money. But no, because they're doing Switch 2, now people are like, oh, we don't need it because we have the Steam Deck. It's like, okay, well, if that's how you feel, that's cool. Like, if you have a Steam Deck already and you don't feel the need to replace it with a Switch 2, cool. Keep enjoying your Steam Deck. It's like, that's what it's, that's why the Steam Deck exists, I guess. You know, healthy competition in the market. And if you decide that one thing is better than the other, great. It's great for consumers to have a choice and not let one company have a monopoly on a thing. That's great. Yikes. This must be the Chaz van. I wonder if I could get a huge decal of my face on the jet. I don't want my face on the jet. I want to find the rest of these free footprints. Oh, and the thing I was saying before was like, the thing I think people don't realize about the Switch 2 is that it's, or they don't think about, is that it's still the same thickness as the Switch 1. It's just the screen is bigger, and the Joy-Cons. Like, isn't it impressive that Nintendo managed to make basically the same handheld a second time, but run way better? You know, load way faster, have way higher resolution, and way higher frame rate capabilities. That's why I'm extremely pleased with the Switch 2. Like, it's basically the same console again, but way stronger. It's like, that's all I wanted. And it's not even bigger. Like, I'm pretty sure the Steam Deck is bigger. So, you know, there's a point towards Switch 2. It's slimmer. It's more portable. And you also don't have to connect it with your Steam profile, so, you know, it's easier to... Again, I don't have a Steam Deck. I don't know what the Steam Deck experience is like, but, you know, you gotta connect it to your computer at some point, right? Well, phones come in booth form now? Now I don't have to lug this stupid cell phone everywhere. Finally! That's a joke I'm stealing from Futurama. Oh, another chest. Skirt outfit. And paints. Should I keep trying to get back over there? Probably gonna be something important over there. Well, no, well, I'm supposed to be investigating the surfboards. So, I guess I need to find the rest of those footprints. I don't know if maybe if I can get more of these footprints to show up, and then it'll, excuse me, realize that I'm, you know, realize I'm completing the path. Any idea who might have broken Luke's surfboards? Well, I don't want to be a tattletale. Taylor, if you have any information, it would help my investigation. Well, I didn't actually see the surfboards get broken, but I know that Chaz doesn't like Luke too much, and he thinks surfing is dumb. Chaz doesn't like Luke? Why? For some reason, Chaz thinks Luke is trying to outcool him and take his title of King of the Beach. Really? Why does he think that? It's probably because of that silly lifeguard Luke gave her a surf lesson. Oh, there's a different sentence. Luke gave her a surf lesson, and now Chaz thinks Luke's trying to outdo him. Chaz thinks Luke's out of a competition to be like, what was the crime? Jealousy? A jealous Chaz. So Chaz dislikes both Luke and surfing. I should get his side of things. Where did Clara go? I should get her information. Okay, maybe the footprints aren't supposed to continue, and this is just supposed to lead me back to Chaz. Oh, there we go. It's over there for some reason. It's like they were going uphill and they lost their balance, so they're like, whoa, and they put a foot down to catch themselves. Make sure they didn't fall down the hill. Tire tracks. Oh, they're tire tracks. Then why are they not all in a straight line? I don't get it. I'm also going to sneeze. Tire tracks end at the parking lot. I need to find out who made these tread marks. I wonder who could have possibly left those tire marks. This motorcycle may match the tire treads on the beach, but it doesn't seem to be currently working. The bike's engine is busted. I'll need to find someone or something that has a new gasket. Don't make me take from Tobor again! No, not the bike. Chaz, hey. Hey. Clipping the camera through the sushi booth. I noticed your stunt bike is broken. I gotta sneeze. I suppose it is. And the engine seems to be clogged with sand. What's your point, chump? How did it get that way? Well, if you hadn't noticed, this is the beach. There's sand everywhere. Yeah, but you don't just get sand in all your places just by being on the beach. Where do you go? So, about your busted bike. I was just hoping to see your stunt. Do you plan on fixing it? Fix my own bike? Ha! I have people to do that. What people? For now, that Tim kid. He just started following me around one day, but he's good for parts and pumping up the crowd. So this was Tim? I didn't notice his name before. Wish I could fix up Jadz's stunt bike. Oh yeah, there's Tim. Me too, I'm his biggest fan and unofficial pit crew. I even have an extra gasket for his bike, but I'm not much of a mechanic. If you give me that part, I can probably help fix Chaz's bike. Anything for Mr. Chaz. Tim's motorcycle gasket. Time to repair Chaz's bike. Maybe then I can convince Chaz to ride it and see if it matches the tires I found. Oh, I didn't even have my wrench out. This sure looks complicated. Well, it doesn't reach. Okay, I'll just ignore it, I guess. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. Will that work? Wait, I don't have a T-section wire, do I? Let me get this out of here. No, yeah, those are all the parts I have. Okay, well, I see that I can do this. I think. So that works. I think that will work too. Yeah, because that's 2 wires. Okay. That's all the wires I have. So maybe I just have to get that spinning with gears. Okay, I need medium gear belt. I need a second one, but I don't have a second one. Second one, no. It's like, no, not a second one, but second one, no. This ought to do it. Now to convince Chaz to give me a sneak preview of his death-defying stunt. So let's see this stunt. Take a note, chump. Chaz does not perform for just one person. Wouldn't be fair for my legions of Chaz fans. I suppose that's a good excuse. Maybe this stunt is just too extreme, even for you. That's it, chump. Nothing's too extreme for Chaz McFreely. Stand back and prepare to have your face blown off by awesomeness. I like the guitar MIDI sample that they're using in the song. It sounds like the one they used in Wario Land. Wario Land 4. A luchador jumpsuit. We'll see if the treads from the stunt match the ones I found earlier. Can I even get in there? How do I get in there? Or do I just do it out here? Oop. Nope, yep. The treads match. Did Chaz, in a frenzy of wild stunts on the beach, smash Luke's surfboards? That's 2 for Chaz. Okay. Let's see what other witnesses may have to say. Great day at the beach, isn't it? Oh yeah, yippee. I love standing out in the sun, getting sunburned, selling turkey on a fork. My life's dream is fulfilled. Okay, what about you, Mr. Guy from the first game? A sushi stand on the beach? I mean, isn't that normally where you find a fish place? Is on the beach? Indeed. My perfect sushi rolls require fish of incredible freshness. So now when I need fish, I can go right to the source. I see. Smart plan. Okay. Use door. Tattoo parlor? What's going on, Justice? Apparently I know your name. Yo, Nikki. The temp tattoo business is good. Can I interest you in one? Thanks, but I think I'll pass for now. I wonder how they make temporary ink. How do you make the ink that it shows up, but then also goes away? That's a concept I don't understand. Okay, what else do I have to investigate? Missing half. Find the broken part that's missing. Witnesses. Too extreme. I guess I didn't finish talking to Chaz. Okay, let's go back over there. Excuse me. You know anything about Luke's surfboards? Hardly. Why would anyone want to waste their time with surfboards? They're just big floating sticks and not very extreme at all. You just say that because you can't surf. Probably. It's kind of extreme. I hear Luke's pretty good. That chump? Ha! He's gotten a little too much sun, thinking he's so cool with his tan, tattoos, and swimming ability. You can't swim! Just wait until I rock my stunt. Then we'll see who's the real king of the beach. Does that take that off my list? Okay. Still gotta find the missing half of the board. And talk to other potential witnesses. Also, I saw you! No. Saw you! Treasure chest. Surf tunes. Lively patterns. Have I properly questioned Yuki as a witness yet? No, yeah, okay. Tim? No, he's got nothing to say. I guess that leaves Tobor and anyone in the surf shop. Hey Luke, what's the good word? The word is surf, and it's fully good out there today. Chia. It's making me think of chia, like chia pets. There's a second crate over there, and I didn't open it. Oh well. I'll probably be back over in that area again anyway. Hey Tobor, I know you just got comfortable, but hello again, Tobor. Pardon me, Fleshy, but I need to maximize my relaxation time while I have it. Oh, you're not here to help Dr. F? Maybe if I make a sandcastle here, I'll find the other part of the surfboard. Shake the sandcastle? Nah, I just destroyed it. And then I can obliterate. Which I also have to shake. Okay. So that was pointless. Oh, is this the surfboard part? Seaweed. Still slimy. Okay, so I need seaweed for something. Eventually. Apparently. Ew, gross. Sea goo. For some reason, I can splash over here. More seaweed. 50% sea, 50% weed. Trying to think if I have anything else to say about the Switch 2. Like, yeah. All that aside, I'm excited about Switch 2. Honestly, I'm really excited to just play games I already own, but performing better on Switch 2 and with a slightly bigger screen. Like, I can't wait to just see what games run better. You know, just by nature of the Switch 2 hardware, not even because of a patch. Spoken Crab Trap seems to have lost the battle with its occupant. But who knows, it may win the war. That's the long game. Which we don't know who's the winner yet, because it's the long game. It hasn't finished yet. This is no way to treat a perfectly good engine. Oh, treasure chest. Yeah, like, I can't wait to play Minecraft on it, just to see if Minecraft runs better. More decorations. Because, like, one of the problems with Minecraft on the Switch 1 is it loads areas a little slowly. So because Switch 2 just loads things faster, it'll probably load stuff faster in Minecraft as well. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing. And who knows what games are, like, you know, who knows what games have developers who are just waiting to drop their day one Switch 2 patches so that their games automatically, you know, so that their games actually are guaranteed to run better on Switch 2 and take advantage of, like, maybe the mouse mode. So I feel like I've said before, but, like, I'm looking forward to that. I want Minecraft to get a Switch 2 update, and then I want to be able to use the mouse. Okay, I guess I'll get back over here. Keep trying to get back up here. And I'm definitely going to check out the patches. Like I said, the list of games that are confirmed. Free updates for when the Switch 2 comes out. Okay, maybe I'm doing this puzzle wrong. Because, you know, I definitely want to see what... You know, I would love to see Echo's Wisdom running better. I would love to see if ARMS runs better, because that's on the list too. That might get a performance patch. Not guaranteed. ARMS is a game that would make sense to have a game share update for, and, you know, maybe not do performance. But I'm holding out hope that it'll have a performance upgrade. Was this rock supposed to go down there so that I can get back up easily? You know, I have a way back up if I fall. I think I think I understand this puzzle now. I haven't solved it yet, but I think I understand it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of ARMS, so I'd love to see it running better, obviously. Like, honestly, I think ARMS might be a game that, like, wouldn't even need to be patched directly to run better on Switch 2. Yet another fence and a padlock. You are no match for the Techno Tool. Because, like, ARMS already... I'm not going to say already runs amazingly, because that's not something I pay attention to. And there. Probably could have saved a couple of moves, but oh well. But it has a replay feature, and it already... Like, because I'm making assumptions here, but I assume because of the replay feature. What is this? Ouch, stupid sea urchin. I could step up more carefully when walking around tide pools. Like, I'm just assuming that because it has the replay feature, I assume the game naturally has a lot of frames in its animations. And the only thing holding it back from, you know, having a higher frame rate is just the fact that the Switch can't run it that well. So I'd like to think that it wouldn't be too much work for them to make that game run at least 60 frames per second. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, ARMS is definitely gonna run 120 frames per second. I don't know that I really need that shortcut. That's not a hard platforming section. Oh wait, I can investigate this. What strange pile of what's this strange pile of slime doing over here? Okay, nothing I can do with it. Is that all I came over here for? I didn't even find the surfboard part. But yeah, basically my point is, like, when I can eventually get my hands on Switch 2, I don't know if it will be at launch. You know, pre-orders kind of up in the air right now. Who knows how that's gonna play out? But when I eventually get my hands on a Switch 2, I am definitely gonna check out those games on that list that are gonna get updates. But Crab Trap seems like, oh yeah, it's another one of those. Like that's like I'm looking forward to Mario Kart. I'm gonna try to get the bundle, so I can have the, you know, get the Switch 2 that comes with Mario Kart and not have to pay $80 for it. Which is exactly what Nintendo wants me to do. I'm falling for their trick. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna pay $80 for Nintendo and show them, like, I'm not gonna fall for your trick to buy the Switch 2 bundle. I'm gonna be stupid and buy it for $80. No. I mean, maybe. I don't think there's anything wrong with if you decide to buy it for $80 later. Can I open this? No. I see that. I see it. I don't know how I get up there, but I see that. Maybe I'll get up there later. But yeah, I'm excited for Mario Kart, but like once I get the Switch 2, one of the first things I want to do is I'm gonna put my Switch 1 games in it. Okay, technically, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer my save data. That's where the missing piece was the whole time. This one seems to be covered in some kind of goo. Okay, now I know. Now the goo has some relevance. Strange slime. I wonder where forensic analysis would reveal. Analyze. Hopefully we're actually back at HQ, and I don't have to go cover the surfboard. Yeah, once I transfer all my saves, then first thing I want to do is check out all those games. You know, put in all those games I already own. See how they run on Switch 2. Oh, I'm out of 2s. That certainly makes things tricky. Oh, well now I'm out of everything. Huh. Okay, this is gonna take some fiddling. Like playing The Devil Went Down to Georgia. It's gonna take some fiddling. There we go. Slime seems to be some sort of sea creature, although I also detect faint traces of chamomile? According to the forensic analysis, something very strange came into contact with these boards. Who? I'm also looking forward to Donkey Kong, because that game looks rad. A game where you get to just break everything. And I know there are people who are like, oh, well, you know, if that's all you get to do, what's the point? I'm sure there's plenty about that game that we haven't seen yet as well. Like, Nintendo is not going to make a game where you break everything for no reason. They're gonna... They know to reward you for doing something. So there has to be a reason for you to be able to break stuff. There's got to be something you get out of it. Do I talk to Dr. F now? No? Oh, I can examine his cooler. Science-infused beach beverages. Oh. Dobor, hello. I can sunbathe. Maybe the chef knows something about strange fishes? Strange sea creatures? No? There's still witnesses I haven't spoken to yet, or spoken to enough. So I guess I gotta go around. Find more witnesses. Oh, I haven't spoken to Clara yet, have I? Not directly. Yeah, Summer's got nothing. There we go. Do you know what happened to Luke's surfboards? Yeah, Mr. Suckers broke them. He didn't mean to, he's just grumpy. Grumpy? Yeah, he seemed cranky last time I saw him. Poor Mr. Suckers. I know. We should throw a tea party to cheer him up. You know how much giant squids like their tea? Or giant squid like their tea? A giant squid. Tea party. Seriously? Of course. He loves tea. Nikki, do you think you could help me? I'll just need help getting a few things. I suppose. Sure. Great. All we need is a blanket and some teacups and saucers, spoons, a teapot. Oh, and tea, of course. Well, here's one theory. Claire says a sea monster named Mr. Suckers smashed the surfboards. I guess it's possible. Apparently teaspoons are crucial for throwing a tea party. I'll have to get my hands on some. And a blanket. Okay. Yeah, like, even Minecraft is not a game about just mining. So, of course, Donkey Kong's not going to be a game about just digging. Like, I think it's pretty clear from watching the trailers that you dig and then, like, gold pops out. But there's got to be a point to the gold, too. Maybe there's a shop. I feel like there's going to be a costume shop. It feels like Nintendo's pretty big on costumes right now. Mostly just because Mario Kart has the costumes. Apparently, you just drive into a burger and then you eat the burger and it changes your costume, which is okay. I feel like that's another mechanic that's just not explained fully yet. It'll probably make more sense later. Single would create label fragile dishes, and there's no reason why about a beach. Do I already have the blanket? I've got dishes, I've got cups. I need spoons. And the tea, but I think... I think that has something to do with the goo. Because it apparently has traces of chamomile. My voice is dying. Jeez, how long have we been gone? Almost 3 hours? I'll see if I can find the teaspoons, and then we'll end. Been going for a little too long, I think. Just a little bit. This kind of display has both board wax, herbal tea, and spare fins. Well, there's my tea. Can I have some tea? I think I can borrow for a tea party. Yeah. Only the best all-natural herbal tea, chock full of antioxidants, and just bursting with eco-friendly flavors. Luke, that's perfect. May I have some? Fully, kid. It's all yours. Totally enjoy. But, first I gotta figure out how to get in my display case. What do you mean? You can't get the tea? Sorry, Triller. Totally spaced. I lost my keys the other day. It was righteous. I was tucked in an epic barrel, straight cruising. Luke, if I can open your display, do you think I can score some of your tea? That's a deal, amigo. If I can get past the lock on Luke's display case, tea. Okay. My nose will not stop. Put these down there, and then so let me move these back over this way. Get this stuff out of the way, and then Looks the display case is open again. Time to get myself some herbal tea. Okay, got the tea. So never mind about that slime having traces of chamomile. I guess that's just, you know, evidence coming together to be like, yes, squids like tea. Chamomile, apparently. Board shorts, bikinis, flip-flops sold here. Everything you need for the day at the beach. Picnic table display made out of surfboards. What will they think of next? Swag features beachwear made from all natural fibers. There's a good selection of surfboards here against the wall. How clever. There's even a surfboard-themed register. Is that clever? I don't know that I would call that clever. That's kind of just sticking with the theme. Not necessarily clever. Maybe I could borrow for a tea party? Hi. I have old Watanabe family teapot. May I borrow it? I promise to return it once the tea party is done. Only you if you are an honorary Watanabe. Bring me 4 clumps of kelp for my seaweed rolls, and I will give you this honor. I just need to take this kelp to the Watanabe. I already have it. Arigato, Nikki. You are now a Watanabe. As promised, you may use the Watanabe family teapot. Thank you so much, Chef. Watanabe's teapot, short and stout. Here is its handle. Here is its spout. Oh, she's not at the stand. I saw her walk this way, and I still went over to look anyway. Well, apparently she's got nothing to do to ask anyway. Or maybe that was Chance. Are you gonna borrow for a tea party? Ugh. Well, do you need spoons? I do, actually. They keep sending me spoons for the turkey on a fork cart. I mean, really? The suffering is endless. Anyway, help yourself. I like how he's still Goth Boy. His name is still Goth Boy. They are committed to his name being Goth Boy. Even though I would call him Emo, not Goth, but whatever. If his name is Goth Boy, I gotta respect it. Some type of blanket or rug for Clara's tea party. Why is that new? I already said that. I already asked him. Great day at the beach, huh? Well, I think I found my rugs. Anything I can borrow for the tea party? You're welcome to the old blanket on my shop's floor here. Been meaning to replace it. Pink doesn't sell alternate body art. Alternative body art. Thanks a lot, Justice. So you'll be able to blanket. Justice's old blanket will be the perfect setting for the tea party. That should be everything I need for the tea party. I should let Clara know. Man, when this is done, I'm gonna need some tea. Except it's 10:33. I'm not gonna drink tea this late. Not even herbal tea. Like, I already brushed my teeth. It's not tea drinking time right now. But tomorrow, I'm gonna need a tea for my throat. I'm gonna have everything we need for this tea party. That's great, Nikki. Hooray, tea party. Will Mr. Suckers be delighted? I don't know, will he? I sure hope so. So now what? Mr. Suckers is sulking by the tide pools down past the docks. I'll go over and you can meet me there when you're ready. How are you gonna get there? I had to create my own path to get there. What secret path do you know about? Clara ran out to find Mr. Suckers in the tide pools on the other side of the beach. I should make my way over there. I see I have 2 Discord messages, and it's like, oh, I had to double check, make sure my mic is unmuted, just in case that's someone trying to let me know that I'm muted. I don't know why they would do it in Discord and not just tell me in my stream chat, but I don't know, there's always that worry. Gotta make sure I'm not muted. Like this is how much I've already been here, is that I don't even need to solve the puzzle, because I already did it. I would just need to execute. Execute. There. There's not a Clara, but the tide pool area in the Mr. Suckers will be right behind this gate, which I have already opened. I'm not going to take that shortcut that's down there, because I bet you I bet you it's going to take me longer to get onto this rock and up this cliff than it took me to jump across there. I'm here. Let's get this tea party started. Yay, Nikki, you made it. We're getting pretty thirsty. Me too. How'd you get over here anyway? Mr. Suckers was nice enough to give me a lift from the beach. But he got shy and hid when you showed up. And yeah, Mr. Suckers, I can't wait for the tea party again. Alright then, let's get this Mr. Let's see this Mr. Suckers. Everything's set up. Time to sit down and lure a sea monster out of hiding with a steaming cup of tea. Excuse me. Careful with the teapot. It's a family heirloom. Mr. Suckers is real and does enjoy tea parties. Oh, I missed his face. I wasn't looking when he popped up. I saw kind of what he looks like. I didn't look at him directly. Oh, he's got a little bow on. Is real, does enjoy tea parties. I wonder if he can tell me about surfboards. Mr. Suckers, what happened to those surfboards on the beach? Yeah, what you said. For a sea monster, Mr. Suckers is quite chatty. Too bad I can't understand a thing. Could Clara translate for me? So, can you understand that, Kraken? Who, Mr. Suckers? Sure. He said thanks for the tea party. Can you ask him about the broken surfboards? He didn't mean to break stuff. He was just upset because of all the noise around his home lately. Restless? So he could have come ashore at night and broken them by accident? Sorry, my throat was getting really scratchy. I had to take a drink of water. I guess so. In the dark. He said there's something underwater that's making a lot of noise and disturbing his sleep. He claims he destroyed some things, but was only acting out because his home has been disturbed. So it reminds me of the fish from Psychonauts. Which, that's another thing. I was hoping I would be able to do Psychonauts 2 for this October because I did Psychonauts 1 last October. That was on sale. I got it. I can guarantee Psychonauts 2 this October. Looks like it was Mr. Suckers. I should report my findings to Luke. Boing, boing. Ow. You know, one game I'm surprised isn't on the list of games that are getting free, that Nintendo is confirming for themselves that will have free updates for Switch 2. Mario Wonder. Like, not that I think it needs a performance upgrade, because I think it already runs pretty well. I can't think of any shortcomings that game has visually. I'm forgetting where Luke is. But I'm surprised they're not confirming it's going to get a game share update. I wonder if that's a hint that they're planning a bigger update for Mario Wonder. Hey Luke, I think I know what happened to your boards. Yeah? That's wicked news. Give me the lowdown. So what's the verdict, brah? Who gave my boards the smash down? It was a Kraken. His name is Mr. Suckers. Clara and I had a tea party with him, and he explained everything. Don't worry, it won't happen again. You don't believe a word of this, do you? I believe. I think a surfboard is upside down. I'm pretty sure the fins are supposed to go in the water. For a future like that, I have to believe, dude. How long to dispatch missions? I did not dispatch anyone last time, did I? I forgot to do that. Luke was so stoked with my help, we gave matches his and her surfboards for the HQ. Tiny bite of. Okay. Yeah, okay. Before I end, I don't want to finish that thought of Mario Wonder. Because again, the paid upgrade packs, like people complain about that. Like, okay, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, that's the low end. $10 low end for paid upgrades. if I remember correctly, Mario Party and Kirby are both getting $20 upgrade packs, but, and again, the thing to not, don't cry anti-consumer just yet, they're also coming with DLC. So it's basically DLC that also comes with a Switch upgrade. So, and I can kind of see people complain, like, oh, why don't they do that with Breath of the Wild? Why is Breath of the Wild, like, why can't you just buy the $20 DLC and get the upgrade for free? I don't know. Like, should that all cost $30 altogether? I don't know. But I still think Nintendo's logic is that you're not paying $10 for the DLC and the upgrade. You're paying just for the upgrade. Because if you bought just the Switch 2 edition, if you're a new consumer, a new customer, and you bought a Switch 2, and you don't already own Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, you would buy the $70 Switch 2 version, as opposed to the $60 Switch 1 version, and then buy a $10 DLC pack. I think that's, the $10 is to get it to catch up with the Switch 2 price. Although I guess Tears of the Kingdom is already $70, and then you have to pay $10 more on top of that, but I don't know if the Switch 2 version is $80. I'm not gonna make that claim and then spread misinformation. But yeah, Mario Party and Kirby are both getting additional content with their like full-fledged new content with their HD packs, with their Switch 2 upgrades, and that's why they're like $20. Like it's not like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom where all you get is app connectivity, as far as quality of life is concerned. But you also get for Mario Party and Kirby, it's like entirely new DLC. So what I'm imagining is the reason Mario Wonder is not on that free update list, they're gonna do the same thing. $20 upgrade pack to make it run at 1080p, 120 frames per second. I keep pausing on that because it's like, wait, what's the number again? Because I'm used to 60 being the ideal. Now apparently it's 120. I thought the human eye could only see like 50 frames a second. Why do we need more than that? But anyway, so mark my words. Mario Wonder is gonna get a $20 Switch 2 upgrade pack that comes with more levels. I'm fully not fully. I wouldn't be surprised if they also decide like, no, we're not doing more levels for Mario Wonder. We'll just make Mario Wonder 2. Which I would be happy with. I would love that. A full new game instead of just additional levels for the game I already own. I would prefer that. But that's just me. Anyway, okay, yeah. I really have returned to my streaming habits. Return to form, or not return to form because it makes it sound like I tried a different style, but you know what I mean. I am officially back now. I have had an end of stream ramble where I did nothing but sit on one screen and talk about a train of thought I had in my head. I'm 100% back now. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you, I was going to say tomorrow. That's not how this works. See you Wednesday. It's too bad we have one more stream in between now and the Mario Kart Direct, because then next time it could just be like, oh, now we know everything about Mario Kart. But no, I still got to go one stream without knowing. Yeah, see you Wednesday. Bye.